Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Simple English Cast. This is the place where we slow down English, slow down life, and talk like real humans, not like textbooks. I'm Alex.
And I'm Mira. And yes, we're really happy you're here with us today.
Before we start, we want to say something simple but important. Thank you for listening. Some of you listen while walking. Some of you listen while cooking. Some of you listen late at night when the world feels a little too loud.
And when you tell us those little details, it feels like we're sitting next to you, like we're having coffee together. Different countries, different lives, but one conversation.
Exactly. And if this is your first time here, welcome. This podcast is made for English learners who want calm, real conversation. Not fast English, not perfect English, just honest English.
Yes, you don't need to understand every word. If you understand the feeling, you are doing great already.
So, Mira, today's topic is a heavy one, but also a very human one.
Yes, today we're talking about a feeling many people don't say out loud.
That feeling is, I am late.
Late in life, late in career, late in love, late in confidence, late in English.
And if you're listening right now and thinking, yes, that's me, then this episode is especially for you.
Let's say this clearly. We are not talking about you. We are talking with you.
Imagine you're sitting here with us. You're not being judged. You're not being rushed.
You're just being listened to.
Mira, when was the first time you remember feeling late?
I think it was in my late 20s. I started noticing that everyone around me looked like they were moving forward.
Moving forward, how?
New jobs, better titles, engagement photos, moving to bigger apartments, posting happy updates online.
And you?
I was still figuring things out, changing plans, questioning myself, feeling like I missed a secret meeting where everyone else learned how to do life.
That feeling hurts quietly.
Yes, because no one says it directly. You smile, you congratulate others, but inside there's a small voice asking, what is wrong with me?
Let's talk about comparison, because that's where this feeling often starts.
Comparison is tricky. We compare our full life with someone else's best moment.
Right. We see a photo, not the fear behind it, not the stress, not the loneliness.
I remember seeing an old friend online. She had a beautiful house, a great job. Everything looked perfect.
And what did your mind say?
My mind said, she is ahead. You are behind.
But later you found out something else, right?
Yes. Months later, she told me she was exhausted. She felt trapped. She felt like she couldn't change her life anymore.
So from the outside, she looked ahead.
But inside, she felt stuck.
This brings us to an important idea. We are all living on different clocks.
Yes, there is no single life schedule.
But society acts like there is. By this age, you should have this. By that age, you should be that.
And when you don't match that timeline, you feel broken.
But you're not broken.
You're just living on your own clock.
Let's pause for a moment. If you can, think about this question.
Which timeline are you following right now?
Is it yours? Or is it someone else's voice in your head?
Sometimes the feeling isn't, I am late. Sometimes it's, I am stuck.
Yes, like nothing is changing.
Same routine, same worries, same thoughts every morning.
That word for this feeling is stagnant.
Stagnant means not moving, like water that stays still for too long.
And stagnant water doesn't mean bad water.
It just means it needs movement.
I had a stagnant period in my life too.
What did it look like?
I woke up tired, went to work, came home, scrolled on my phone, slept.
Nothing was wrong, but nothing felt alive.
Exactly. I wasn't sad, but I wasn't excited either.
That middle space is dangerous.
Because you can stay there for years.
So what helped you move again?
Not a big decision, not a big life change.
Then what?
One small habit. I started walking every evening without my phone.
Just walking?
Just walking. 10 minutes. No goal.
And that changed things?
It reminded my brain that I could choose movement.
If you feel stagnant right now, listen carefully.
You don't need to rebuild your whole life.
You just need one small sign of movement.
One tiny action that says I am not frozen.
Let's talk about old dreams.
Ah, yes. The dreams we made when we were younger.
I will be this by this age. I will have that by this age.
And when life looks different, we feel like failures.
But maybe the dream didn't fail.
Maybe the dream just doesn't fit anymore.
There's a word for that. Misaligned.
Misaligned means it doesn't match who you are now.
Like wearing clothes from 10 years ago.
They're not bad clothes.
They just don't fit anymore.
I once wanted to work in corporate management.
Did you actually want that?
No, I wanted the title, not the life.
That's such an honest realization.
When I let go of that dream, I didn't lose direction. I gained honesty.
If your life looks different from what you planned, listen, you didn't fail.
You evolved. Mira, when people hear start over, what do you think they imagine?
Big drama, big changes, quitting everything, moving far away, becoming a completely new person overnight.
Like pressing a big red reset button.
Exactly, and that idea is scary.
So scary that most people don't start at all.
Yes, because their brain says, if I can't change everything, why change anything?
But starting over doesn't have to be loud.
It can be very quiet.
Sometimes starting over is just choosing differently in one small moment.
A new thought, a new habit, a new response.
Not a new life, just a new direction.
If you're listening and feeling tired already, relax.
We're not asking you to do more.
We're asking you to do less, but with intention.
There's a concept I really like. It's called micro steps.
Micro steps are tiny actions.
So small that your fear doesn't stop you.
Because fear usually stops big plans.
But it ignores small ones.
Let's give some examples.
Okay, if someone wants to improve their English,
They don't need to study for 2 hours.
they can listen to 5 minutes of English while making tea.
Or write one sentence about their day.
If someone wants a new career,
They don't need to quit their job tomorrow.
they can watch one video about a new field.
Or send one message to one person.
Why do you think micro steps work so well?
Because they build trust with yourself.
Trust?
Yes, every time you do a small promise, your brain says, oh, we can rely on ourselves.
And that confidence grows quietly.
But we need to talk about something important.
Failure days.
Yes, days when you don't do the micro step.
Days when you feel tired, sad, or unmotivated.
Those days are normal.
What matters is not perfection.
It's bounce back.
Bounce back means you return.
You don't punish yourself.
You don't quit completely.
You simply start again.
Think about brushing your teeth.
If you forget one night, you don't say, that's it, I'll never brush again.
You just brush the next morning.
Life works the same way.
If you missed a week,
Or a month.
or even years.
You're still allowed to come back.
Another thing that stops people from starting over is fear of judgment.
What will people think?
They'll say I failed.
They'll say, I'm too old.
Here's a quiet truth.
Most people are too busy worrying about themselves.
They're not watching your life closely.
And even if they judge,
They're not living your consequences.
starting over begins with permission.
Permission to change your mind.
Permission to try again.
Permission to disappoint an old version of yourself.
Let's talk about age.
Ah, yes, the big pressure.
People say things like, at this age, you should already know.
But knowledge doesn't follow birthdays.
Growth doesn't follow calendars.
I once met a woman named Laura.
What about her?
She learned to read at 45.
Wow.
And she was proud, not ashamed.
As she should be. I met someone named Daniel.
What did he do?
He changed careers at 39.
And was he late?
No, he was ready.
Instead of asking, am I too late?
Ask, am I ready now?
Life has seasons.
Some are fast.
Some are slow.
Some are heavy.
Some are light.
In hard seasons, starting over looks different.
It's not about success.
It's about survival.
That phrase matters.
Because sometimes your only goal is to stay afloat.
And that is enough.
If you're in a heavy season, please listen.
You don't need to fix everything.
You just need to be kind to yourself.
Here's a gentle question for you.
What is one small thing you can do this week,
Not for success.
but for care?
Pause the podcast if you need.
Think quietly.
No pressure.
Starting over is also about story.
The story you tell yourself.
Instead of I failed, you can say I learned.
Now let's talk about something underneath all of this.
Confidence.
Or more honestly, lack of confidence.
First, let's clear something up.
Confidence is not being loud.
It's not always knowing the answer.
It's not never feeling afraid.
Some of the most confident people I know feel fear every day.
They just don't let fear make decisions for them.
Confidence is not a personality trait,
It's a skill,
and skills can be practiced.
which is great news.
If you think I am just not a confident person, listen carefully.
That sentence is not a fact.
It's a habit.
Mira, when do you think confidence breaks the most?
After disappointment,
Yes.
after something doesn't work,
After rejection.
after comparing ourselves again and again.
I remember a time when my confidence was very low.
What happened?
I tried something new. I failed publicly.
That hurts.
People didn't laugh loudly, but I felt it.
That quiet embarrassment stays longer.
Yes. After that, I stopped trying.
And that's the real damage.
Not the failure.
But the decision to stop.
Here's something important.
Confidence does not come before action.
Action comes first.
Confidence comes after.
Think about learning to swim.
You don't feel confident before entering the water.
You feel confident after staying afloat a few times.
Confidence is the result, not the requirement.
So if you're waiting to feel confident before starting,
You might be waiting forever.
start scared.
Start unsure.
Start anyway.
Starting over also touches identity.
Who you think you are.
Many people say, I'm not the kind of person who does that.
But how did you decide that?
Often it's based on the past,
Your past explains you.
but it does not trap you.
You are allowed to update your identity.
Just like updating an app. Someone might say, I'm bad at languages.
But maybe they just had a bad teacher.
Or they were scared to make mistakes.
That's not inability.
That's experience.
Shame is another confidence killer.
Shame says, if I try and fail, it means something about me,
But mistakes mean something about the process.
not your worth.
Instead of saying, I embarrassed myself,
Try saying, I practiced.
language matters.
Many listeners might be thinking, I already tried before,
Yes,
and it didn't work.
that fear is real.
But second attempts are different.
Because now you know more.
You're not starting from zero.
You're starting from experience. I once spoke to a man named Oliver.
What about him?
He tried to start a small business in his 20s.
And it failed?
Yes, he waited 10 years before trying again.
And the second time?
It worked, not because he was younger.
But because he was wiser. Let's talk about self-talk.
The voice in your head.
For many people, that voice is harsh.
It says things you would never say to a friend.
What if you spoke to yourself differently?
Not fake positivity.
Just fairness.
Instead of, I'm so slow.
Say, I'm learning at my pace.
Instead of, I always mess up.
Say, I'm allowed to practice.
Confidence doesn't arrive with fireworks.
It arrives with repetition,
Doing the small thing again.
even when no one claps.
Many changes are invisible at first.
Like roots growing under the soil.
Nothing looks different above ground.
But everything is changing underneath.
If you feel like nothing is happening,
You might still be growing. Another thing we need to release is urgency.
that pressure to fix everything now.
Growth doesn't respond well to panic.
It responds to patience.
Confidence is built through small daily courage.
Speaking one sentence.
Sending one email.
Asking one question.
Now, let's slow everything down even more.
Because sometimes the problem isn't that we don't know what to do.
It's that we're trying to do it too fast. Many people feel this invisible pressure
The pressure to figure life out.
to have a clear plan,
A clear purpose.
a clear direction.
Mira, do you believe everyone has one big purpose?
Honestly, no.
Why not?
Because life changes. People change. What matters to you at 20 may not matter at 40.
So purpose isn't a single destination.
It's more like a direction you walk in for a while.
If you're stressed because you don't know your life purpose, listen carefully.
You're not broken.
You're just alive.
There's a difference between meaning and pressure.
Pressure says you must decide now.
Meaning says, pay attention.
Meaning doesn't only come from big achievements.
It comes from small moments too.
Helping someone.
Learning something new.
Being honest with yourself.
I once spoke to a teacher named Helen.
What about her?
She said her job wasn't her dream,
But
but she found meaning in helping one student at a time.
that's powerful. Instead of asking, where should I be in 5 years?
Ask what direction feels right this year.
Direction gives flexibility.
Destinations create pressure.
Let's talk about pace.
Yes, because speed is often confused with success.
Fast doesn't always mean better.
Sometimes fast just means exhausted.
We live in a culture that celebrates being busy,
Always doing, always improving.
but humans are not machines.
We need rest to grow.
Rest is not quitting,
Rest is maintenance.
like charging your phone.
A dead battery can't do anything.
If you feel tired all the time,
It might not be laziness.
it might be overload,
Earlier, we mentioned the phrase work through,
not fight against,
not escape from.
but work through.
Some seasons are for building.
Some are for healing.
Some are for waiting.
Waiting is still part of life.
Waiting teaches patience.
It teaches listening.
It teaches humility.
I knew someone named Mark.
What happened with him?
He lost his job unexpectedly.
That's scary.
Yes, for months, nothing worked.
But later?
That pause forced him to rethink his values,
And his next step?
was better aligned with who he was.
Alignment is such an important word.
When your actions and values match,
Life feels lighter.
even when it's not easy.
Your body and emotions give signals.
Boredom,
Anxiety.
tiredness,
They're not enemies.
they're messages.
Instead of asking, what's wrong with me?
Ask, what is this feeling trying to tell me? Trust is hard when results are slow.
But slow results are still results.
You don't see a tree grow daily.
But one day, it's taller.
Time is not your enemy.
Time is your partner.
Rushing time doesn't help.
Working with it does.
You don't need to become someone else.
You just need to become more yourself.
Before we end, we want to do something calming.
A slow word tour.
No pressure to memorize.
Just listen and absorb.
First phrase, direction. Direction means the general way you are moving, not the final place.
Example, I don't know exactly where I'll be, but I like the direction my life is going. Next word, pace. Pace means speed.
Example, I'm choosing a slower pace this year to protect my energy.
Next phrase, work through. It means to deal with something slowly and patiently.
Example, she needed time to work through her fear before trying again.
Next word, alignment. Alignment means things fit well together.
Example, when my work was aligned with my values, I felt calmer.
Next phrase, pay attention. It means to notice what really matters.
Example, I started paying attention to what actually made me feel peaceful.
If you remember only one thing from this episode,
Let it be this.
you are not late.
You are not behind.
You are not failing.
You are learning your own rhythm. You know that feeling after a long walk?
When your body is tired, but your mind feels lighter.
That's what we hope this episode feels like.
Not a solution.
But a small release.
When this episode ends, your life doesn't suddenly change.
The bills are still there.
The responsibilities are still there.
The doubts might still be there.
But maybe one thing is softer now.
The way you speak to yourself.
The way you judge your timeline.
The way you see your lateness.
Let's redefine that word one last time.
Late does not mean failed.
Late does not mean incapable.
Late often just means experienced.
Life doesn't move in straight lines.
It loops.
It pauses.
It restarts in strange places.
I once spoke to a writer named Samuel.
What about him?
He published his first book at 52.
Did he feel late?
No, he said, I needed all those years to have something honest to say.
That line stayed with me.
Me too.
Maybe speed is overrated.
Maybe honesty is more important. One more thing we want to say clearly.
You are allowed to change again.
Even if you already changed once.
Even if people are confused.
Even if you are confused.
Who you were is not a contract you must follow forever.
You don't owe consistency to your past.
You owe honesty to your present.
If you can, pause for a second after the sentence.
Just one breath.
In.
And out. You don't need to fix everything this month.
You don't need a 5-year plan tonight.
You don't need to become fearless.
You just need to stay curious.
Curiosity asks gentle questions.
What happens if I try?
What happens if I rest?
What happens if I forgive myself a little?
And since you're listening to this in English,
Let's talk about that too.
learning English is not a race.
It's a relationship.
Some days you connect,
Some days you don't.
but every time you return, the relationship grows.
We want to speak directly to the quiet listeners
The ones who never comment,
who never write.
who just listen and carry the words privately.
We see you too.
Your listening counts.
Your effort counts.
Your slow progress counts.
Before we end, let's suggest one final micro step.
Not for success,
Not for productivity.
just for connection.
Tonight or tomorrow, write one sentence.
Just one.
I am allowed to move at my own pace.
That's it.
And if you feel emotional after this episode,
That's okay.
emotions are not weakness.
They're signals that something mattered. After this episode, life continues.
And so do you.
Not perfectly.
But honestly,
Thank you for giving us your time.
thank you for trusting our voices.
Thank you for walking this long conversation with us.
Remember,
You are not late.
you are not behind.
You are right where your learning is happening. This has been Alex
And Mira,
on the Simple English Cast.
we'll meet you again. Not when you're perfect.
But when you're ready.
Take care.